Priestess Francesca asked in a tip note, "What do you mind sharing something that you love about each other?" And there's so many qualities that I admire within you, but one of the first things that comes to mind is your selflessness and how you never hesitate to step up when somebody needs you, and you're helpful and you're giving and you're generous of that. Sometimes to the point where I need to remind you that it's okay to set boundaries and to say no if you feel overtaxed. So I just really love your selflessness and your giving.
Thank you, Monkey. What's that over there?
Oh, much respect to your stepdad.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Curious. We must be on the same wavelength and the same rhythm.
Peppermint's compassion and her ability to see the beauty in so many different things, and even in trying moments, she still sees that beauty. She still sees the beauty of and the inner beauty. And I think personally that is the core of our relationship, is that ability to do that.
Thank you.
And as we get older, our physical looks aren't always going to be the same. And to appreciate that inner beauty, not just the flesh of the outside, but that soul, and to see the beauty in the soul. And that's what I have truly fallen in love with over all these years, and it grows deeper and deeper as we get older, and we experience new challenges and new things. She reminded me not too long ago.
It's interesting because a couple days ago, Nina Hartley tweeted something about how our bodies are just superficial, but it's the heart and soul that matters. And I retweeted that. I'm like, yes, someone who is so famous and prolific in the porn industry, who is all about the exterior and the looks and stuff like that, knows that and gets that also. And she sees that and she values that. And she's telling her people and her viewers and her fans and followers that this is what's really important.
Yeah.
So I admired that.
Yeah. And it is the essence.
Thanks, Francesca. Thank you for asking that question. A new marriage proposal? Curious Driver, do you have your sound on? You must now, because you said the music was completely different, but perfect central sync anyways.
Devils, I don't know if you're still in here or not, but I was really fortunate to have him as a stepdad. He was a really good man, and between my father and him, I learned a lot of valuable things.
Curious Driver in his tip note said, "These speeches look like a new marriage proposal," and you know what? It kind of is.
Every morning.
Why not take time every day to tell your partner the things you love about them, the things you admire about them, even just a very brief moment of gratitude. Why not? We renew our vows every day, and we renew our commitment to each other every single day, and we both choose unconditionally to be here and to love each other with understanding and patience and kindness and support, no matter what shit life throws at us, because life's going to throw a lot of fucking shit at us constantly. And knowing that we're on the same team and knowing that it just grows bigger and deeper and richer every day is really an incredible thing, and I feel so blessed to have that.
And life is a relationship, I feel, is a yin and a yang, and it's a balance, and it's not like, okay, I'm carrying all the weight today. You may have to, but you're in this circle, and it's the yin and the yang, and there's moments where you're the point, and there's moments where you're the fat part, and there's moments that your partner is weaker, and you don't take advantage of that. You support them.
Yeah. And balance doesn't mean rigid, and you found like the
50-50.
Perfect, like, okay,
50-50.
I found this balance and it's perfect and nothing's going to move. Balance is a constant ebb and flow of always compensating. Watch a plane come in for a landing, and it's not like, it's like doing this, and it's compensating for the wind, and it's always like, it's in constant flux and in constant moving. So always knowing where we need to adjust and compensate a little bit to maintain that balance is so vital, and not like be so rigid.
Yeah.
Thanks, Curious. Devil says, oh, there it is. Oh, that's great, Devils. Whether it's your genetic father, a stepfather, a uncle, a brother, it's so important to have those male role models. And I'm really fortunate, it's really good to hear that you were fortunate enough to have somebody who gave you a solid example of what a man should be and can be. And yeah, that's wonderful. All right, Boston, we'll see you. Take care. Thanks, Curious.
Yeah, and and there's moments where, like I was telling this earlier in here, when I think you were in the shower, and I just said, the only thing I ever ask from Pep is that she gives me 100% that day, and it doesn't mean it's the same as yesterday. Yesterday could be 100%, and today is 30% of what yesterday was, but it's 100% of today, and vice versa. I mean, you can't expect something from someone else if you're not going to do it yourself. And but that also means that you have to have compassion for yourself too, and that knowing that, okay, you know what, I'm not my 100%. Several weeks ago I was not my 100%, and I was doing the best I could with what I had at that moment in those challenging mental moments, but I was giving everything I had, and the compassion and understanding of that, not to be belittling the other. It's like, I may not know how to fix it, I may not know how to help you, but I'm here. And maybe it's just leaning on me, or just,
It's reminding you that I love you no matter what.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all we need to hear, is we need a safe space to let our guard down and cry if we need to cry, and just know that the other person's right there and they love you.
Yeah.
And you said this earlier today, sometimes when somebody shares something that's going wrong, we so want to rush to fix it. We want to offer them a solution. Sometimes all they need is a place to express, and they have the answers, they have the solution. They just want somebody to hear them and sympathize with what they're going through. We don't always need to fix something. We just need to be heard and seen and held and supported. And those are great things to learn, Curious Driver. Do you mind if I share your tip note out loud with the room? You get it, and not a lot of people do. Yeah, we agree, Devils, but we're so grateful for those that come into our room and do get it, and are on the same page, and appreciate the things we appreciate, like intimate conversations that build, authenticity and integrity and community, and yeah. So Curious Driver said his father taught him 3 things: never hit a woman, karma, and when you're in big shit, help someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good things to learn. So thanks for being here with us, everyone, today, and enjoying and participating in this conversation. This is the chat part of Chaturbate that we really enjoy, and getting to know all of you and building this intimacy and this community with everybody.
I know he's out there. We always that's the only problem with being outside, is that we have to sometimes be cautious with the volume, because neighbors.
That tip light made little heart bubbles. Did you hear it?
I did.
These little heart bubbles. That was so cute. Thanks, Devils.